Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. We're back. It's another day. We're all alive. Or you're dead and you're looking on from the afterlife, which is also cool. That's awesome. So what's up? Who's been doing some meditation? Like who the fuck has been doing it? I had another person reach out, said they're doing 5 minutes. Wow, congratulations to you on YouTube. 5 minutes, that's cool. Keep at it. Hammer the fuck home on that, right? We all have to do whatever we can do, but the point is we get started and we do what we can with what we have right where we are. Right the fuck where you're at. You just get started. Because as we already know, the grass is not greener on the other side. It's green where you water it. Okay? The grass is green where you water it. Fucking water it right where you're at. You know? It's not going to be greener on the other side. It's not magically just you're going to hop the fence and then the grass is all of a sudden going to be magically greener. Okay? Because it's green where people water the fucking grass. So right where you're at, invest where you're at. Cultivate the fucking thoughts and emotions and perspective that you have now. Cultivate that shit. Invest in that shit. Start doing it. Think about where you could be in 6 months from now. If you started meditating now, 3 minutes, 3 times a week, where could you be in 6 months? Where could you be if you did it for the 3 months? Right? Where could you be then? You might have a better perspective on things. You might have a better frame of reality. You might have better thoughts, better emotions, right? Or who knows, maybe you might start to dig deeper and realize there's horrible shit down there. But that's okay too, right? It does happen that once you start on this path, you realize things sometimes get worse, but in a better way. You see that? You see that? See the difference? Things can get worse, but it's in a better way, right? It's like you might start working out because you're feeling like tired all the time. And when you start working out, after that workout, you're in fact more tired than when you started. You see? But over time, your energy levels will in fact increase overall. But relatively, sometimes you're going to be more tired after that first workout. You're like, oh, this is so tiring. But if you stick with it, over time, your energy levels will increase overall. So it's the same with this. You may get uncomfortable during your meditation, and it might bring up some horrible shit you've been fucking hiding from. But that's okay. Because overall, the quality of your existence will increase. And you know what? Even if it didn't, even if you did the 3 minutes of meditation 3 times a week for 3 months, even if you did it for fucking 6 months, even if you did it for a year, and you really still sat there and were like, I don't even see how things are improving. In a way, it kind of still wouldn't matter. Because you're already doing the right thing, right? Now you know you're doing the right thing. And now it switches over to you just have to find a way to have some faith. You just have to have some faith in what you're doing. You just have to believe that something will fucking tip. There will be a tipping point. Something will come back around. It's the same even with this, with say doing videos or whatever. It's like, I just have the belief what I'm doing is right. I'm just going to keep doing that. And over time, I will get rewarded because that's what the universe likes to do. And I also understand there's no other options, right? When you really become committed and you understand you're doing the right thing, The rest doesn't really matter. Don't give a fuck about the rest. What other people think, what the fuck, someone else is making money, fucking selling pills or whatever the fuck, or, you know, I mean, someone's getting instant satisfaction by like filling out fucking tests at their university or something and they're getting A pluses all the time. Go ahead. I know what I'm doing is correct for me. And so I just keep doing it, knowing that the rewards will come. That's fine. Even if it didn't, right? Even if it didn't come, it almost wouldn't matter, right? Does the apple tree care if you go around and pick the apples and eat the apples and say, ooh, that was a good apple tree. That was a good apple. Thanks, tree. Thank you, tree, for producing an apple. Actually, you probably should do that as a way to promote gratitude. So maybe do that. Next time you pick an apple, be like, thank you, tree. Thank you for that apple. But it doesn't make any difference to the apple, really. In a general way, it has no effect on that fucking tree. Right? You could argue that in a like broader, like evolutionary aspect, I suppose to some degree it would matter, because the tree does need the apples to be taken and eaten and spread the seeds and stuff. So I guess in a deeper, more like paradoxical way, it somehow does matter. But that's quite deep and obscure. And for now, in general, in your lifetime, it would not affect the tree. Okay? So the tree is producing those apples regardless of whether or not you're going to eat it. So let's just take that lesson and leave the deeper fucking esoterical evolutionary shit to the side for now. And just know that when you breathe in to some resistance within yourself, that resistance that tells you like, no, I don't want to think about that. Like, I don't want to feel that feeling. I don't want to believe that's really how things are. Just breathe into that resistance a little bit, you know, even though maybe in the instance you don't necessarily want to. Just know that doing it is the right thing. And even if you just have to consider that you're coming into more alignment with other great fucking people that have lived before you. I've told the story before about when I first learned about David Goggins, when I first watched his interview on Rogan, and I started following him on Instagram. I would literally just say the words David Goggins. Like during the day, I would just say it. Just be like, David Goggins. I'm just gonna be more like David Goggins. I'm just gonna do it. That's just what I'm gonna do. David Goggins. He was a retired Navy SEAL. He was a fucking legend. He was like 300 or 400 pounds, and he just fucking abandoned being a dickhead fucking loser and just hardcore embraced the fucking horror of everything in life. Go follow him on Instagram right now. Just do it. So I would just say it. I would just be like, I'm just gonna be more like him. That's just what I'm gonna do. I don't know what's gonna come of that. I don't know how much more like him I can be. I don't know what, if anything would ever be rewarded by this. I'm not interested in that. I'm just saying the words. I'm gonna be more like David Goggins. That's what I'm doing. That's how I'm gonna be. That's how I'm gonna live, and nothing the fuck is gonna stand in my fucking way. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be more like David Goggins. I'm gonna be more like Jocko. I'm gonna be more like Rogan. I'm gonna be more like fucking Julian and Tyler. I'll die one day. That's true. But I'm also gonna be more like these people. I'm going to be more of the person who I was fucking born to be. I'm going to be the person that I know I can be. That's just what I'm going to do. Then I'll be dead. So those are two things that I can count on. I'll be becoming more of the like authentic version of myself. I'm just going to constantly lean into resistance. Then I'll rest. Then I'll lean into resistance. Then I'll rest. Then I'll lean into resistance, then I'll rest. Then I'll be dead. Then probably at some point I'll lean into resistance as a fucking meteor shower or something. Who knows how the universe works? Who gives a fuck? It's not my problem. That's part of the joy of this whole thing is we don't care. I don't give a fuck about. I don't care how the fucking planets align themselves or how the fucking moons spin around planets. It's not up to me. I don't have to worry about that. The fucking universe does that. I'm a human being with a fucking with a fucking man bun and a beard. My job is to lean into resistance as I see it fit, as I feel it. Oh, I don't want to fucking meditate today. Okay, so I'm going to meditate. That's my job. Leaning into resistance. Then I get to rest. And then I lean into new resistance. Deeper level paradigms. Reading a new book. Understanding deeper level nuanced truths that are apparent in this life, in this for our species, for this fucking reality. Grasping with them. Knowing that's where resistance lies for me. Producing content and value such as this for others, possibly to inspire them, and for me to be rewarded financially, just or even just as comments and shit. Who knows? I don't fucking know. I don't know how the fucking financial system works. I don't understand how the fucking society even hardly works. But again, I'm just following these principles that I'm stating, accepting that the fucking moons will spin around the planets, the sun will shine, the trees will grow, I'll be reimbursed, and things will produce and progress as they will. To me, that's how it works. And I'm open to new ideas, but fundamentally, that's what I'm buying into. You see? And it gets to the point where you do have to just buy in at some point and understand you don't have enough time. You know, like LeBron James doesn't have enough time on this planet to turn around from being one of the best basketball players of all time and just turning around and being like, you know what? Yeah, I think hockey was the sport for me. I think I'm going to switch to hockey now. It's just, no. Like, no. No. You're not allowed. It's too bad. Too late. In this life here, basketball was what you did. That was your path. Maybe you can branch out to other things, but you see how like a fundamental rejection of your path and trying to embrace something that's so far outside the realm of possibility, it's not really feasible, right? You hear what I'm saying? It's like me saying like, yeah, I think NFL football's where I want to go. I think I want to be a linebacker. Yeah, I think I want to win a Super Bowl as a linebacker. No. Like, no. Past a certain point, you just have to acknowledge that there are these just cold, hard realities where your resistance is to accept them, right? Your resistance is not to just, no, I'm going to be an NFL linebacker and that's what I'm going to do. Nah. It's not a good use of my time, right? It's not a good resistance for me to lean into. It's like someone who gets their arm blown off and is like, I'm going to grow my arm back. It's like, just, you're better to lean into resistance of like, I'm going to become the best possible person I can be despite this fucking arm being blown off. Rather than just sit there being like, no, I'm going to grow my arm back. Nah, I'm like a fucking lizard. I can grow my arm back. Yeah. Like, just embrace the challenge of not having an arm. That's your challenge. And that way you can start to see the real challenge that lies in front of you. Whatever that is. Who knows? You know, what is mine? To be a fucking bearded idiot talking about fucking Zen, right? And spirituality and fucking philosophical fucking meditation and shit. Maybe that's it, right? Maybe my path is to spread the idea of Zen to the masses, to everyone. This is Zen for the fucking frat boys. This is Zen for the fucking drug dealers. This is spirituality for the fucking strippers, even for the college girls. This is philosophy for motherfucking soldiers in the trenches. This is fucking Zen and meditation, you know what I mean, for the fucking science nerds, right? This is it for the bouncers, for the club girls. This is fucking Zen for, you know what I mean, the fucking soccer mom. This is for whoever thinks they couldn't be a part of this. I'm fucking opening the door. I'm kicking the door open and saying there is no one here at the door. You can slide right in. Go the fuck in. Right? It's not free. You have to work at it. You have to develop your mind and develop your frame, grow your discipline. But there's no one who can tell you you can't get involved with learning about the like universal way of things, or fucking Zen, or universal spirit, or whatever the fuck you want to call this. You don't have to sit in some fucking room wearing beads on a fucking meditation at a meditation retreat. You can do that if you want. Maybe it would help. I'm sure there's lots of great shit to be done. But you don't have to do that, right? You don't have to talk like this, and everyone doesn't have to get along, and you don't have to fucking wear a certain kind of shirt, and I like talking like this because everyone gets along, and I would never vote for Donald Trump, and da-da-da-da-da. Give a fuck. Do what you want, right? Like, you don't need to behave that way. You don't need to fit into any kind of box. It's not important. You're alive. You can embrace your present fucking existence right the fuck now. Start your meditation practice. Who cares what the fuck anyone thinks? You're doing the right thing. It makes no difference. If you're in a fucking biker gang, you're just like, yeah, boys, we're going to start meditating. Psh, that's what we're doing. Because this is going to improve our fucking program. It's going to increase our productivity. We're going to make more fucking biker gang deals or whatever we want to do. Like, this is what's happening. This is fucking Zen for the fucking gangsters. This is Zen for the fucking, you know what I mean, for the high level fucking CEO dude who's doing coke every fucking weekend and's got hundreds of millions of dollars but is still stressed to the max. This is for you, man. Right? Chill yourself out. You ain't taking that money with you, so let's invest now in yourself, which is maybe you can take something with you into the next life. Who knows? But it ain't fucking cash. It's something different. So let's invest in that. Right? So this is this is fucking modern philosophy, modern Zen, modern spirituality for the fucking YouTube, Instagram generation, for the fucking 30-second attention span. All right, maybe it's 30 seconds. Let's stretch that bitch out a bit to 3 minutes. Do your 3 minutes of meditation. You got to counteract your fucking Twitter update, ADD fucking attention span. Right? You got to get off those patterns. Get off the patterns of fucking mainstream television. Get off the patterns of your fucking Snapchat updates. Get off even the patterns of your university class schedule. Get off the patterns of exam schedule. Get off the patterns of fucking get this kind of house, that kind of car, this kind of wife, that kind of divorce, this kind of fucking suicide note, that kind of fucking pill addiction. Right? Get off those patterns. It's not for you anymore. This is your pattern. Your pattern is in alignment with the fucking planets and the trees, in alignment with, you know what I mean, your ancestors, in alignment with the fucking birds and the squirrels, in alignment with your intuition, with your inner ideas, whichever thoughts you have within yourself. It's about buying in with them and finding where are they coming from? Why are they there? What do they mean? How do I feel about them? What's beyond them? Who knows? I want to know. What the fuck is the history of our species? Is it true? Are we a species with amnesia, as Terence McKenna says, or Graham Hancock? I forget who said that. What's happened before? What happened before this civilization? What was here before? You know, what were our ancestors like? Why are we so fucked up? Why do we need so many fucking pills and machine guns everywhere? You know? What the fuck is going on? And you have to figure that out for yourself. And it's not going to happen if you're fucking drunk watching fucking sports center 4 hours a day, right? You're not going to have the mental capacity to buy into these ideas. It's too It's too challenging for you. So you have to strengthen up your muscles. Get your shit jacked, right? We bring a fucking we bring a deadlift mentality to meditation, right? We bring a fucking deadlift mentality to mindfulness. We bring fucking we bring a pull-up mentality to spirituality. Fucking bang it off, right? You get in the gym, you bang your fucking pull-ups off. Same with this. You hammer the fuck down, you put your shit in your ears and you do your meditation. There is no excuses. There is no fucking turning back. And this is how it goes. So it's not about you it's not about you thinking you don't belong, or it's outside of your fucking realm, or only Master Splinter from Ninja Turtles meditates, only he's into Zen. Motherfucking, you're into Zen now, because you ain't got no choice anymore. It's your fucking vitamins, right? This is how it works. It's crazy that it's crazy that you're not. It's crazy that you're giving away your power, right? They're taking advantage of you. Society and corporations and institutions are taking advantage of you. And until you strengthen your frame, they're always going to take advantage of you because they can. They don't give a fuck. They're going to do it. You're just a mark. And they're just going to pick your fucking pocket all day long, inserting stupid fucking ideas in your mind. I can never be my own fucking successful person. I can never be independently wealthy. I can never have a healthy relationship. I can never be fucking enlightened and happy in my life. They're just going to put that shit in your mind and let you fucking have it because you're easier to push around. Look at that dopey idiot with the stupid fucking frame. Sell him a Lamborghini. Just fleece him. Right? Jam him in a fucking cubicle and sell him pills and fucking booze. Tell him he's fucking worthless and stupid. Send him to the fucking strip club and they can take his money too. Right? They're always going to put that on you. Society's always going to put that on you because they can. Why wouldn't they? Right? It's what it's built for. Consumerism. You're a fucking commodity. As Tyler Durden says in Fight Club, we buy shit we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like. The fuck is that? Yeah, I didn't sign up for that. You're being sold a fucking story that you didn't agree to. You're just being sold it. You may as well be marching your ass fucking into no man's land on the Western Front. Still the same mentality. You just fire you up. Everyone sign up. Yeah. Here's a rifle. Here's a shot of rum. March out there. Okay. Same shit. Yeah. Here's a university degree. Here's a fucking Honda Civic. Yeah. Go work at a call center. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that stuff if that's what you like, or if that's, I'm not saying it's anything horrible about that, but you still have to engage with your own reality. You still have to find a way to make sense of this thing for yourself and understand that society's just giving you a narrative, and it's up to you to find a way to make your own sense of that. Okay? So that's what the fuck is going on today. Boom. All right. So this is what's up. This is how it goes. I'm going to do my meditation today. I'm going to bang off an hour. Yesterday I did throat chakra. Yeah, that was cool. I like that one. It's got a cool like resonation, like you feel it up here in the throat chakra. I always, by the way, whenever I talk about chakras, I'm always going to be like putting the little air quotes in, because it's not important to me that if I believe in like the chakra system or if you believe in the chakra system. I'm not bought into that. I don't need it. I don't need to say namaste. I don't need that. It's fine. It's great. I'm happy. Something's there to understand. It's a way to understand things, but I'm not locked in by it, you see. Go ahead. It's cool. But it's no more cool than a fucking science explanation. It's not that molecules are bad and chakras are good, or that chakras are good and fucking molecules are bad. It's just different ways to see things. And I remain the ever-present fucking sort of being of fucking consciousness that just sort of observes it. As Eckhart Tolle says, I am the awareness that is aware. Here I am, like a fucking tree, sort of swaying in the wind, right? Grow the roots down into the ground, just sort of sway. You just kind of sway. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, okay. That was 25 minutes. Let's call it a 25-minute session today. Just a nice 25 minutes, just a quick slide in. All right, well, thank you for everyone who's been watching and commenting and sliding into the DMs and liking and shit like that and subscribing on YouTube as well. Thank you for the YouTube people. Remember, you can go on my Instagram on the on my profile if you want, and you can you can see all these videos on YouTube, right? Or you can just check out the actual account, Mindful Development, okay, if you want. All right, that's all. Thank you for everyone checking it out. Till next time, peace out.